Kenya Airways is another interesting investment which you do know that we all love to have our Kenya Airways, and I think we should continue to have it and promote it. Kenya Airways, as we speak, and for the short time I've been preparing to appear before you, I do see Kenya Airways running a system that needs a lot of support, and where the Kenya government, I think to date, has given support to the tune of 600 billion Kenya shillings to be able to stay afloat, given the negative negative cash capital that they are operating in. Chair, I think the reforms at Kenya Airways, starting from the needs a lot of communication and ownership by the employees of Kenya Airways, and we're going to sit down and get them to understand that it's a problem that must be sorted out internally. The CBA, or the negotiated terms, and holding on to them when somebody else is having to pay your bill, is something that we'll really need to sit down as an enterprise, as Kenya Airways, and address. I've also seen Kenya Airways having a portfolio of flights that may not be suitable in the Embraer, which do not have the kind of bottom belly to carry the kind of luggage. And therefore, the first option when you're flying out or flying in, because of the way we carry 20, 30, 40 kilos, is not to fly Kenya Airways. So it is self-defeating to be having the highest fleet of about 13 Embraers aeroplanes in this fleet, and therefore giving us an uncompetitive advantage in terms of customers having to choose alternative flights when they might have actually wanted to fly Kenya Airways. Chairman, I do note that Kenya Airways in the past 2023 accounts had an operating profit of about 10 billion. We'll need to look at what they are doing right and build on that. Possibly take out some cost out of the system, because there are costs which we really must remove to be able to allow them to come out of the challenge they currently face. But more importantly, if you look at the 600 billion government support in Kenya Airways, and the fact that Kenya Airways today, the Kenya government owns about 49%, 48.9% of Kenya Airways, it will be, if we really kind of allowed government to pick more shares out of that 600 billion, government will go to a shareholding structure of about 80%. I think we need to bring in a partner. If you see successful hotels, allow me to use hotels, Chair, where they build networks around the world to be able to push their customers into their networks, we need to build a network of a supporting airline that we can leverage on to be able to bring Kenya Airways out of the current challenge they face, but more importantly, to support tourism, support our flower industry, support our green produce in avocado, the things we export because of the perishability very quickly into the external markets, and where the inflows in foreign currency is so significant. So we need to work on Kenya Airways. Thank you, Chair.